Hello everybody, I'm Bill Miller, the owner of Smiling Dog Pet Services, and in honor of National Puppy Day, I thought we might want to spend some time with some puppies, and maybe I can throw you a couple of tips on the right way to raise your puppy and get off on a good start. Now, initially I was going to do this outside, and I had somebody ready with a camera to film it. They backed out on me. It got cold and rainy, so basically I've got 8 wet, semi-smelly dogs that we're going to bring down here into the puppy training room, and we're going to talk about excitement. So hang in there and get something to eat and drink and sit back, and I'm going to go get some puppies and see if maybe I wish I didn't do this, but we'll find out in a few minutes. All right. Puppies are all outside. I'm gonna open the gate. Hello there, puppy dogs. Let's see what we got cooking here. All right, come on, let's go inside. Nope, come on. Pop. Let's go. Good girls, here we go. Come on, guys. Puppy, pop, come on. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good puppies. Who are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, there's always one, isn't there? Come here. Okay, here we go. Can we get some puppies? And we're gonna put you right in here for now. There we go, good girl. What are we doing? Good girl, sweetie pie. There's 1, 3. Hi. There's 4. Oh my goodness. Who's there? There we go. 5. Good girl. And there's number 8. Came running in here. Thought we were going to have to throw a search party. We're going to close that door. Come here, guys. Come here, pup. All right, come here. Here we go. No. Good girl. Come here, sweetie. All right. Good boy. All right, pups. Okay, so come here, sweetie. We have a whole bunch of puppies here. Hi. That's a good boy. All right, we have one jailbreak, but we'll get on without him. So come here. All right, I can't do this. Come here. You gotta get in here with us. Come here, sweetie pie. That's a good boy. Yes, a good boy. Come here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Like I said, what could go wrong here? 8 wet, smelly dogs and me by myself. So what we have here are 8 mini golden doodle puppies. They're about 3 months old, and my company, Smiling Dog Pet Services, we've been training dogs for over 20 years, and we've been selling our own trained puppies for about 15 years. We train about 60 puppies a year, so we kind of have it down to a little bit of a science here. But what I wanted to do today was to talk to you a little bit about excitement. As you can tell, we've got some excited puppies here jumping up and down. We have one excited puppy that just peed, so we'll cover that up. But basically, when it comes to puppies, all bad things happen when they're excited, okay? They get overexcited and they lose their minds. And ultimately, it's gonna culminate with some bad behavior that we don't like. It could be jumping up on guests. It could be grabbing a hold of your pant leg and ripping your pants. Could be nipping, anything like that. Now, as you can tell, these are all excited puppies. And we're gonna talk a little bit more about what excitement is and then what we can do to control it, right? Okay, you guys ready to go? So let's think of one of these puppies as a cup of coffee. All right, so this is our cup. And excitement is going to be the coffee that goes inside of it. So any little puppy that we have is going to have a certain level of excitement already built in, whether it's kids running around the house, or everything's new, or they're just not being restrained. So they keep building up and getting more and more excited. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we don't fill this little cup too full of hot scalding coffee, or it's going to burn all over us, which means the puppy's going to do something bad. So I always tell people some of the things that add excitement that we contribute to with puppies are look, talk, touch. So anytime we have a cute puppy like this and we start doing our high-pitched, oh, how's my little puppy, bah, all that kind of talk, we look at them and we start petting them, that adds to the excitement. So what that's going to do is that's going to continue to get the puppy over and over excited until they've just had too much and they lose their mind. So picture pouring the cup of coffee and we're all excited talking to the puppy, hey, how's my little guy? And then finally that coffee overflows and ends up scalding our crotch. And I think some people made a lot of money on that, suing McDonald's for too hot coffee. So the theory is we're going to manage that excitement in the very beginning. A great example of what happens, hey, relax, we're on TV here, guys. So a perfect example of how that excitement boils over is puppies jumping. All puppies love to jump on people, and given an opportunity, they will jump on them. But I would tell you, if you've got somebody that has an older dog that's jumping all over you, that's not the dog's fault. That's the owner's fault for allowing the dog to get like that. So let's take a look at this adorable little puppy. If we don't have this puppy in a crate or on a leash in the house, they're like little excitement pinball machines. They're going over here, what's this? Oh, they're going over here, and the excitement just keeps building. So imagine when they hear the doorbell ring, they lose their minds and they start running all over the place. Now, the excitement is going to build if we don't stop it. So if they get to the door and are jumping at the door and we open the door, what's the first thing this puppy's going to do given the opportunity? They're going to jump out the door and jump on top of this person that's coming over to your house. Now, this is where the tricky part comes in. What do most people do when they see an adorable little puppy jumping on them? Well, they lose their minds and they get all excited, they get down on the ground, they do their embarrassing high-pitched voice, they pet the dogs, they give all sorts of positive reinforcement. So what they're doing is basically training your puppy to jump on people whenever they come in. Now really, it's the owners that are allowing this to happen, but what happens is they typically are going to learn how to jump because they're getting payoffs for it. So think about you come home and you greet your dog. How do you do it? Is the dog jumping all over you, or are you rewarding the dog with your love and affection and petting and all that sort of stuff when they're in a calm state of mind that you want to perpetuate, like this little pup? So those are the kind of things that you want to think of. You don't want to let your puppy get into trouble if you can prevent it in the beginning, right? So that's kind of how we do it. So the things that make puppies more excited, as we said a minute ago, is whenever you look at them, talk to them, or touch them. So if we have a puppy that's very excited and we come in and they're not on a leash, I'm going to ignore that puppy. I'm going to stand up tall. I'm not going to look at him, talk to him, or touch him. If the puppy is jumping on me, I'm going to extend my leg or arm. I'm going to block them, but I'm not going to let them get the positive reinforcement of getting to me. Now what happens is, after a few times of them not being able to get what they want, they just kind of stop trying. And then when the puppy's in a nice calm state of mind, that's when we reward it with a little love, affection, and some petting. Right? So that's the big secret when we're handling puppies, is we're going to manage that excitement until we have the opportunity to train the puppies to all the rules of the house. Now, a couple of things that are going to let puppies lose their mind, and you're probably very familiar with this. We've all seen videos of somebody being on the ground with a bunch of little puppies, and then what do the puppies do? Well, the lower you get, the excitement level of the puppy starts to escalate. So if you get all the way on the ground and we don't do anything, these puppies are going to start jumping on you. Now, boy, it sure is fun at first when you have a lot of little puppies jumping on you, licking your neck, and giving you kisses and stuff like that. But the bad part comes in is when you or whoever is getting mauled wants it to stop. And what you find out, if it's a little kid or even an adult sometimes, they're not going to the puppies aren't going to stop. Hey, so again, we're all going to be about controlling this. Now let's watch. So what I'm going to do as an experiment is I'm just going to hop into the pen here, and then I'm going to kind of lower myself down and just watch the puppies. So right now, what are they? Pretty calm. I've got one that's jumping up. But let's see what happens and how many of their feet get off the ground when I come in. All right, guys, old man coming in. All right, so now I'm in the middle. Now, if I start to come down lower, okay, now they're jumping on me. If I get way down here, I have one chewing on me. So the lower I get, the worse this gets. So if I find myself in a situation where I'm getting mauled by puppies, I'm going to pull back. Now they're tearing into my microphone. Oh my gosh. So the first thing I'm going to do is, if I have excited puppies jumping all over me, is I'm going to stand up, and then I'm not going to look, talk, or touch with them. Okay? If I do feel them jumping on me, I'm going to give them a little bump. Now, we've had these puppies for a couple of weeks, so we've done a little of this before. But when you get brand new puppies, they are going to be all over you. So one of the first things you want to do is make sure that you practice with the puppies and not let them get too overexcited and then start doing all the bad stuff to you. Now, it wouldn't be fair if we talked all about this excitement and I didn't give you a way to turn it off. Now, I always find this amazing, but people are always telling me that they didn't know you could use the leash on a puppy inside, which I find pretty funny. Because yeah, until we have this puppy trained, the leash, a crate, or a little exercise playpen like this is going to be your only way to get this puppy to where you want them to be. We're going to limit their opportunity for trouble until we can get them trained into doing the right thing. So if we have an excited little puppy, we're going to put the leash on. And then just give a quick little tug. And then that should short circuit all of that crazy excitement. Now again, we've worked with these puppies a little bit, so they know what happens when the leash is on. Okay, come on. Good puppy. All right, come on, sweetie. Come on, come on, come on. And of course, all the other puppies are going to totally lose their mind. Good puppy. Can you sit? Oh, can you sit? Good, good. So there you have it. It's National Puppy Day, and if you're thinking about getting a puppy, do your homework first. Research the breed, talk to other people that know dogs, talk to vets, talk to everybody that you know to make sure you find the right puppy for your family. The worst thing you want to do is to pick up a puppy and then come home and find out that maybe it's not the breed or it doesn't have the proper training and everything that you wanted. So for now, keep an eye on our website, smilingdogpetservices.com. We've got a couple programs, one called Puppy Prep and one called Puppy PhD, that will kind of help you get prepared for owning a puppy, and then it'll also help you train it. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them in, and we'll get back to you just as soon as we can. All right, have a great day. It's National Puppy Weekend. Good puppies, that's good pup. Good girls, good puppies, okay.